Good morning, everyone. It is Terry P with PADRON Farms Wellness, and I am about to get ready for a bulk order. Listen, I have something on my mind today, though, that I want to talk about while I'm working. Um, I am someone who is diagnosed with fibromyalgia and um, Sjogren's syndrome. Sjogren's is a condition that not a lot of people have heard about, but Venus Williams is diagnosed with it. So at one time, I was diagnosed with lupus, fibromyalgia, and several other things, but mainly those things which are autoimmune disease. And with making some lifestyle changes, some strict nutrition changes, now the lupus does not show up. And also, for a while, Sjogren's was kind of under control, and the fibromyalgia was not detectable. In the interim, I changed doctors and so forth. And that's the thing about changing doctors. Sometimes they don't agree. So the last rheumatologist, she said, you don't have fibromyalgia, which I love that she said that, because that meant that it wasn't active. But over the many years, the 2 decades to be exact, that I have dealt with this condition, I know that it will go dormant and it will be highly managed with how I live my life. But if I start back doing certain things, then that changes everything. So we have been just going through some personal stuff, which has caused me to not be as strict with myself about certain things. And now that, coupled with this change of weather, we are about to embark into the winter ice storm. My body is just like, sis, I don't want to do any of this. For me, with fibro flares, here are some things that kind of trips my body up or lets me know that I need to chill, kind of take it easy. I am not a person who snoozes, but if I snooze and then I snooze again, I already know I'm not going to be moving. I'm not going to either move fast or not going to be moving at all that day. And it's so interesting because my mother was also diagnosed with these conditions, and she didn't talk about it because she didn't have the freedom to. Back in the 80s, nobody really knew what any of this was. And also, she was a single mom of 4 children, so, you know, she made herself go to work. She came home, and what we saw is someone who came home and went straight to bed. Well, guess who went straight home yesterday? I came straight home from my volunteer day, which I ended up getting home probably about 3:30. And I sat over there on that sofa and didn't move for a while. Then I went and got in my bed, and I was asleep at probably 5:30 p.m. And I did not wake up until this morning, probably about 6. I just was exhausted. Like, the fatigue is, there is no word for the fatigue, because that is exactly what it is. It's not tired, like you come home, rest a little bit, and it's over. It is fatigue, and you can be in the bed for hours and hours and hours, and you can even sleep and it won't help. So I'm in a fibro flare, and I had to snooze this morning more than one time. Then I get up and I come in, and the lights are bothering me so bad I can't handle it. In addition to that, there's ringing in my ears. So it makes me very sound sensitive as well. So it's just a tough morning. And I wish my mom had been able to talk about it, but she likely did not know really what was going on. There was not a lot understood. Even now, it's starting to be understood a little bit more, but also fibro can treat people differently. There's a broad spectrum of things that happen that people understand, but it can also have a few different symptoms. So that being said, today with me snoozing, being light sensitive, ringing in my ears, being sound sensitive, it let me know that today is just going to be a slow day. I still have to work because I'm building a business. Me and my sweet husband, we're building a business, and we have a bulk order that needs to go out this afternoon. So I still got to work, but at least I have the privilege to be able to do it at my pace. Anyhow, I'm going to be speaking very openly about autoimmune disease and conditions, mental health disease and conditions. And then when I'm feeling great, you'll see me doing all the moving and all the things, including building our farm outside. The gardens, I'm going to call it gardens and farm because the gardens are what will bring the peace to my life. The farm is what will bring food in our kitchen, as well as the medicinal herbs that I am hoping to grow and help make medicine out of. That's it for today. Also, I'm learning something else. So let me just say this, with YouTube and these various different social media platforms, I am definitely learning there's different things that you need to do. So with YouTube, I am learning that I am either going to have to be speaking or be on camera, and be real careful with what could possibly be determined as something that could be a copyright or something that could be offensive in music and all that. So I'm learning my lessons, and we'll just keep on learning the next couple of months and this whole year until video 1 to video 1000 will make a big difference. I hope y'all have a great day, and I will be talking to you again soon.